Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a singles new love reading for my dearest Aquarius. Aquarius, we're going to see who's coming towards you in love, and if these messages resonate with you, I am going to ask that you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And just a friendly reminder, I am available for private readings, so if you're after one, I have those links down below. All right, let's get started, Aquas. Let's see who this person is, what they're like, what this relationship is going to be like. All right, and we see the Sun, so possibly a Leo, your opposite sign, coming through. Ooh, we also see the Eight of Pentacles. All right, how they're viewing you, Justice, Libran energy, karmic justice. And the relationship, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so there might be some obstacles here, maybe having to do with work or responsibilities like family and things like that. But we see the Seven of Cups. All right, so for a lot of you, you may meet this person at a party or at some sort of social gathering. Some of you too, the Seven of Cups can be my dating apps card or meeting this person online. I feel like this person does have a lot of options, all right? I feel with the Sun card, this is somebody who's very passionate, they're very playful, they like to get attention, they get a lot of attention. Yeah, I feel they've got a really warm and sunny disposition here. All right, we see the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, this is going to be a connection that is meant to be more long-term. Pay attention to the number sequence 1010 coming through strong. Somebody could be born on the 10th, or maybe you're seeing repeating, ones and zeros or 10, 10, 10. This person may be somebody who has been married and divorced before. And we see the Empress energy, all right, Taurus and Libran energy. Now, this person might have other involvements here, Aquarius, when you first get to, get together, or when you first meet this person. But I feel with the Knight of Swords, this person's going to be open and honest with you about, the fact that they're, dating other people or they're talking to other people. I feel like they're going to, if that is the case, that they're going to tell you, they're going to be straight up and honest with you. All right. So let's see, this person, has the strong Venusian energy. So again, I do feel this person really has it together. So a lot of people are going to be very attracted to them because of that. All right. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this person? All right, they may be a little bit closed off. They've been deeply wounded and trust must be established to open their heart. I mean, I do feel for some of you that could be the case if they've been through like a divorce or a separation. But for a lot of you, I'm not really getting that, to be honest. I feel like this person, is open to is open to dating. I do think that they're cautious about whom they're going to get really invested in. All right, they have strong air in their chart, so we have really strong Libra coming through, but it could be, Gemini or Aquarius, which I know my Aquas, you're going to like that air energy they bring to the connection. And we see Taurus coming through twice here as well. So this is somebody who's really stable, they enjoy aesthetics and comfort, they're loyal, they're kind, they can be stubborn. And at the bottom of the deck, we get Virgo energy. So planners and organizers, they could sometimes have a tendency to overthink or to overanalyze. For some of you, this person is a Virgo, Leo cusp. With the Eight of Pentacles, this is one of my favorite Eight of Pentacles because this couple here has just really got each other. They get each other on a deep level. They're affectionate. This is I've got your back energy. This is somebody who's, when they're invested, they feel like you're the right person, Aqua, that they're going to really put in the effort. And this is somebody who's going to ask about your day and really care about your answer. And I feel like you too, with this Venusian energy coming through, you're going to really enjoy the luxury of being together, spending time together, whether it's, Netflix and chill, or if it's, having a nice, glass of wine or baking or cooking for each other, things like that, having, people over at your house. So for some of you, we see this person might not be over you. So I'm getting that, for maybe one or two of you, this could be somebody you've already dealt with or you've met before. Maybe they've just been crushing on you for a while. Yeah, they can't forget you. So Aqua, for some of you, this person, you might have had like an encounter with them, or maybe there's somebody you've worked with for a while, or they lived in your neighborhood, or maybe you had a fling, or maybe you had a relationship with this person. But we get double confirmation that there is some sort of previous dealings here. And this person is a bit mysterious, but maybe you don't even know that, Aqua, like how much they're into you, or how much they, you know, how deep their feelings are for you. So we see this Asian energy coming through. So some of you, this person could be Asian or of Asian descent, or there could be some sort of Asian connection. All right, so that brings you two together, or maybe your first date was at, you know, like, you know, for sushi or something like that. All right, so we do see this person comes from overseas, so a different country. All right, we see this person has lost a loved one within the last year. Some of you, they lost a loved one during the pandemic is what I'm hearing. All right, which is a really weird message, but it's coming through. All right, we see this person likes to use their middle name, or they go by their middle name, or they add it to their first name, and they're going to come into your life when you least expect it. All right, and this person may have a pet Aquarius. All right, not a pet Aquarius, but they may have a pet. All right, maybe down the line they'll have a pet Aquarius. All right, send help. I'm going off the rails. All right, let's see. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aquarius. Okay, so their initials could be or contain the letters B, E, J, Y, R, W, and U, or those could just be prominent letters in their name. This person might have blue, green, or gray eyes, and we definitely see that this person is, you know, life partner material, committed, maybe a family person. And with that Venusian energy, they do have a luxury car or houses, or they strive to have nice things. Now, they're seeing you, Aquarius, as the Justice card, whether you have Libran placements or not. So they feel like you're karmic justice, or there's some sort of redemption here. Maybe if they've had a, you know, bad run of relationships, you know, being with you is different. It's like, it feels like redemption is kind of what I'm getting. They really like the way you present yourself. They like the way that you know, the way that you speak, the way that you interact with others. They see you as being very beautiful, very put together, very handsome. And that you prioritize balance and harmony, not only in relationships, but everywhere in life. All right, and we see the Six of Cups. This person, again, it could be somebody you already know or you've already dealt with, or it could be that you two are past life soulmates here. But with the Six of Cups, this person is crushing on you. This person has really sweet feelings for you. And I feel like they see that you've got this really sweet side. So apart from being like having it together and being very intellectual and very balanced, there's also a very sweet and tender side here. And they see you as the Tower. So some of you, they might be a little bit worried that you're avoiding them, or you're going to avoid them, or you're a bit avoidant, or you're not sure about them. But I also feel like this person, you know, you're just going to be a force to be reckoned with. You are going to be a tower moment for this person. And maybe if this is somebody from your past in some sort of capacity, Aquarius, like they've never forgotten you, or you already are a tower moment here for this person. So we see Temperance energy, Sagittarius coming through. So this person may work in healthcare, or they might work in the healing arts, or there's just, you know, that I feel like they're coming through as like a real earth angel, Aquarius. All right, so let's go ahead and see anything else that they really admire about you. What else do they really admire about my Aquarius, please? All right, so we see this goddess energy. I love it. There's a lot of Venusian energy, so expect a very romantic, a very loving connection, a very sexy and sensual connection. But also I'm getting like a hint of luxury here when you two come together. So they see you as the feminine expressed through wisdom, nature, life force, and sensuality. Again, if you don't identify as feminine or divine feminine, it just means that there's this very sensual and very lush energy that they really like about you. And we see servant energy. So if this person has strong Virgo placements or not, they like the fact that you also delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. Because you know Virgos out there are, you know, they're very service oriented. And this person, you know, you both are going to be givers, like giving to each other and to this connection equally. We also see this thief energy coming through. So You're going to just steal this person's heart, Aquarius. Now, the 10 of Wands tells me that, you know, there may be some obstacles having to do with responsibilities in this connection. There may be a period of time where you two aren't together. So again, maybe you have a flirtation with this person, but it can't get off the ground because of these responsibilities, and that's this rekindling I'm getting. But I also feel like this person, you two are going to get each other when you need time on your own. You know, I feel like two people with strong air placements are probably going to really get that you need that freedom. Spirit saying that this relationship can stand the test of time, and there's potential for a lot of abundance here. Beautiful, Aquarius. All right, let's keep going. Let's see what else we need to know. All right. All right, so we see some work may be something that brings you two together, but I'm also seeing work could be something that also kind of pulls you two apart for a period of time. So just be aware of that, although I don't think it's going to ruin the relationship. All right, but there's going to be a common cause connection, so very, very compatible. A physical connection. A lot of you are going to meet this person, you know, in the physical, like not necessarily online, but I also think your physical connection is going to be strong. All right, like you're going to, you know, you're going to be a really good fit for one another. Feel like you're made for one another. And we see best friends. So some of you, this could be a friend that wants to be more, or, you know, you could meet with friends. But I love the best friend coming through in a long-term relationship, because it's like best friends, you know, being best friends with your lover is the key to having something long-term and stable. All right, Aquarius, and we're seeing natural evolution. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. All right, let's see. Anything else we need to know? Okay, this is going to happen sooner than expected. And we see June. So maybe some of you already know who this person is. We have a little over a week left in June when I'm doing this reading. So it could be happening, you know, very soon, or within the next 8 or 9 days. All right. So I'm going to leave it here, Aquarius, sending you love and light. Take care.